hard.
How do you say it in Spanish?
Generosidad.
There you go.
Generosidad.
Now you know both.
All right. Generosidad and
Generosity.
I think when you're generous, you're saying thank you for everything that you have, for all the things that you had, and when you're generous, you're just like trying to share all those blessings that God has given you. Welcome back to another episode of Make Dreams Happen. Today I have Matthew. Welcome back.
Hi, y'all.
How are you today?
Doing well.
Thank you for coming. Thank you
Of course,
for
thanks
being
for-
in this podcast today. It's been a while.
It has been about 3 months, I think, is
Yeah,
the last
3
time we
months.
actually did one of these together. So
That's cool. It's always fun to do this podcast with you and
You
have
too.
conversation. It's always good, and people like it too. So
good.
that's awesome. So today I invite you because I want to talk today about this. The Christmas is coming, Thanksgiving
favorite
is
season.
coming, and the year is almost over, and I cannot believe how quick this year is going.
October 1st tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like it's funny because we started this podcast in February.
Okay.
It's been like crazy how the time is going super fast, and I think this year it's been a really good year for me. A lot of changes,
Yeah.
a lot of opportunities. This project that is growing, and it's growing like in a slow.
Incrementally.
Yeah, kind of like very slow, but it's growing. And I'm how to say, we talk about patience is
Mhm.
part of the process to be patient, and I'm so grateful with God. So, and especially I want to talk about generosity.
Okay.
It's like how you say
Generosity.
generous.
Generosity.
It's hard. It's
How do you say it in Spanish?
generosidad.
There you go.
Generosidad.
Now you know both.
All right. Generosidad and
Generosity.
I think when you're generous, you're saying thank you for everything that you have, for all the team that you had, and when you're generous, you're just like trying to share all those blessings that God has given you.
I think that's true, and I can't remember where I've heard this, but I've been told that when you're generous, you give out a hand, but two are coming back to you. That if it's true generosity, where you see someone in need, or you have something that they need that you can give to them. I mean, that's true generosity. Honestly, whenever that happens with me, there's a feeling that comes over you when you can see on their face that they're grateful, or you've relieved some stress or something from somebody. It's a
feel
great
good.
feeling.
It's a great feeling. It just make you feel good, and also the person that you being generous to is they feel good too. They feel
Yes.
like they feel grateful. They feel they validated too, and
Even some of the smallest things, you just don't know what people are going through day to day, and whether it's you give somebody money, or they may not have a dime and need something. Who knows?
so it's funny because the other day I was watching Oprah, one of her videos on YouTube, and she say the generosity,
Generosity.
generosity.
Fine.
All right, okay, generosity is love in action.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you say. It's like you're showing love to the people. Like you're saying, people, I'm here with you, I'm supporting you, and I see to be generous as a way to say, to be grateful, to be grateful with God, to say thank you for everything that you
Share some of the blessings that they've
give me.
given
Yeah,
you.
like a share, like the blessings, all the good thing that you've been receiving.
Exactly.
So, and something I remember me, my I grew up with my grandma, with my mama Chen, my papa Ferry, and my mom. We live in the same house, and we were like a humble family. So, but I remember my grandpa. My Papa Fer, he always used to say, "You have to be generous with people. Remember, there's always gonna be a person that has less than you."
Exactly.
So, and that was I remember that I remember that he received his pension every 20 of every month. Every 20 of every month. Is that
Mm-hmm.
a way to say? Yeah.
Yep.
So and it wasn't like a lot of money, and he always like I remember there was this homeless guy that used to hang out around our neighbor, and he every time that he see him, um, he used to give him like 10 Cordovas. I don't know how much it's now, and it's kind of like $1,
Mm-hmm.
and that was like wow. This I will say this old man that is my grandpa is like he's not receiving like a big chunk of money for his pension, and he's sharing
It's like
that.
tithing, basically what he was doing, right?
Yeah, and that was like there was something that he I think that was a way to say he always say that's my way to say thank you for what I'm receiving. And when you give with love and when you're generous, that that came back to you multiplied.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I learned that uh, learned that I learned that from him, and
Mm-hmm.
also from Mama Chen. She was also like she was kind of like that too, but more my grandpa.
Okay. So going back to Christmas and in our holiday season that's coming up, you have an event that you're going to be doing when you go down to Nicaragua here in a couple
Yeah,
weeks, right?
yeah. Every year, and this is something that I learned from my grandma too. I'm from Nicaragua, and Nicaragua is the second poorest country
Latin America.
in the whole continent of America. So, and I can't. There's a lot of people. I would say there's a lot of people and a lot of kids there that they don't have that Christmas that they a lot of people have here. Like they don't have the opportunity to have like a Christmas meal or a Christmas gift.
Right. That feeling.
When I came to here to the United States, I see how Christmas is like the real Christmas. And and when I went back last year to Nicaragua, and we do like a celebration that is kind of a tradition for us that we learned from our grandma, and it's called la griteria. It's something that people go to the street and you give like food, candies, and people
Necessities.
that they need. So it's like a Catholic tradition, but Nicaragua is like mostly Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
So and my mama Chen used to do this thing every year, and she used to say, "Is we gonna give people, is we gonna give things to people, it has to be thing that people need. They're gonna use
Mm-hmm.
because there's a lot of people in need." When she died, she made me promise that I was going to continue that tradition, like to help people in December. And she says it's also a way to say thank you to God for everything that you gave me. So, and I have been doing that, and there's a lot of kids that they don't have that special moment in
Mm-hmm.
Christmas because their
Or there's a gift.
yeah, there is like gift or like Christmas meal, and because their parents they don't make enough money or
Right.
they live in a marginal place. So, and this year I got together with a couple friends. With it's they've been here in the podcast
Mm-hmm.
too. Is Preston and Brian, and we came together and say we want to do something to for the kids in Nicaragua. We're gonna give back to them and keep them like give them that a special moment that for Christmas, like a meal and a toy.
Right.
So and but we want to do it for more kids because there's a lot of kids over there that they don't have that opportunity. So and
Well, when you did it last year, it was the biggest time you've done it, right?
yeah,
We sent a whole bunch of um, currency down there to help you and his mom and aunts, and everybody got everything together for a couple days, right?
yes,
It took you several days to because it's food, it's kitchen goods, house goods, all those sorts of things to hand out.
Yeah.
But now you want to be able to hand out some gifts to these children because you can see it. They're not going to get
Yeah.
a Christmas gift, and it would be nice if we could hand
Yeah,
out.
that's what we were talking. That's that I want to do, like bring that Christmas to those kids, like to those childrens. I want to like between
Bring a little joy.
yeah, exactly. Bring a little joy, and also to say thank you to God for everything. That's part of the generosity. How do you say?
And you said it perfect.
Generosity is like part of be generous and part of to be to say thank you. Um, and yeah, and we want to do like this event for the kids, like bring a meal and a toys. And we want to invite you. We're gonna have like very soon, like a fundraiser website when you if you want to contribute for this fundraiser for these childrens, you can donate that, and that way we can make that happen in Nicaragua, and especially in Chinandega, because the city is called Cañalipe Chinandega. It's kind of like Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
There's like Tempe,
All the little cities
Phoenix.
in.
But
For those of you who don't know, Phoenix is actually a very small city surrounded by 7
different cities like
different cities.
Tempe.
So it's Phoenix, but it could be Tempe, Chandler, Mesa. There's several cities around.
Yeah, and
Phoenix.
and it's in Chinandega. I'm from Chinandega, so but Chinandega has different like communities or like village.
Mm-hmm.
So and this one is called Cañalipe. It's a very
Very poor area.
poor area. So and it's around they very close of the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people there also that they don't have electricity and they don't have like water. They have to go. How do you say when you go
To the well?
Yeah, they have to go to the well, and there's also kids that are not able to go to school because they have to support help their parents, and
Right.
yeah, and those are the kids that we want to bring that special moment, that because sometimes we as an American, and I include myself because I live here and I'm an American now, so we give things for granted, and sometimes we
Tend to
forget
say exactly what you're going to say. We forget.
all the great things that we had here.
Even when it's hard here, I mean, it's still hundreds of times better in
Yeah,
some places.
yeah. I remember. I don't say that often. I used to say it before. That I say you don't know how privileged are you
We are.
to born to be born in this country, because there's a lot of people in around the world, not just in Nicaragua, but around the world. But I can say Nicaragua because I'm from Nicaragua, and I have seen that
Mm-hmm.
how
You
that
lived it.
I lived there. So and I know there's a lot of people that had a lot of necessities, and there's a lot of people they don't have the basic that we have here. So and to see those childrens and see their faces when you I told you last year when I came here, when you hand how to say
You had them a
when you
gift,
handed
or
a gift or you handed something, and you see their
their face lights
faces,
up.
like kind of like their smile, just to see that smile, that made you feel great. That made you feel
Because that stuff that you bought means nothing, but it means everything to
it's
them.
everything for them. So and I want to bring that, and
And hopefully that carries through into their lives. You know,
Mhm.
here's people that don't know you,
Yeah,
don't have any responsibility for you, but have been generous to you, and we have a pretty good life here. You know,
yeah,
so if we can help a little, then let's do it.
yeah. And so it's for that reason that I want to do this episode, and I was talking to you about it, and I'm so grateful also for Preston and Brian that they say, "Hey, let's do it," and they've been working, putting uh, like the art for the website. Okay,
When's the website coming
they're
out?
gonna launch the same day that we launch this episode.
Okay.
It's for the reason that I was like, we have to do it. So and yeah, and super excited for that. How to say, to be generous is, like Oprah said, is love in action. So,
Exactly.
and Oprah is another example that she's generous. So she has their foundation in Africa. That's the way that we want to do it. We want to like go to kids that really need it, and they're gonna be grateful for that thing that we're gonna be doing for them. And I just want to say thank you in advance. Is you want to support us, and you want to, I won't say to support us, to support these kids, or to support this fundraiser that we want to do. And the plan is do it every year, and maybe next year we were talking, go like, not just me, go like the guys, the boys want to go and see. Nicaragua is a beautiful country with beautiful people and humble people. So, and um, that was everything that I want to
So you're
talk
gonna
to you.
add the link to the.
Yeah, we're gonna have the link for the website. The, how do I say before?
What's the name of the website?
The person. I don't know yet.
Okay.
But I was thinking like making dreams happen.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. But yeah,
Fundraiser.
yeah, it's not fundraiser. Making dreams happen for these kids in Nicaragua and made in a beautiful Christmas. Because I'm gonna be traveling to Nicaragua from, I think, from January 6th to
December 6th.
20. No, oh, sí. Lo siento. From
He's sorry.
December 6th to December 22nd. So, and it's gonna be around that time that we're gonna do that. So, and I'm super excited for this, and also it's a way to say thank you to you guys, and thank you to God for this year, full of a lot of good experience and lessons. And thank you, YouTube, for the
Of course.
support.
Thank you.
And just remember, guys, to be generous with because generosity is a quality of being kind. To be to give love to others and say
Definitely.
thank you
Well,
for
thank you.
everything for everything that you do. But thank you guys for watching this
Thanks,
episode.
everyone. Hope you can
Thank
support us and
Yeah.
support the fundraiser.
Yeah, thank you, you, Matthew,
Of course.
for joining me today.
We'll
And
see you again soon. I'm
yeah,
sure.
hopefully we do another episode. So yeah, I had a lot of like, I had here my work planner, and I had a couple episodes.
He's on top
coming.
of this. So.
So, but thank you guys. I really appreciate to watching this episode, and also to listen this episode in podcast. Just remember, my intention with this podcast is always give this message to the people, to say that you can do anything that you want. That you're beautiful, you're wonderful, and you come to this world to be happy. And God love you, and He want you also to succeed. It's everything is in your mind. And thank you too. And be grateful. Be grateful for everything, for the small thing that we had. And we want to do this too, also to say thank you to God, to the universe, for everything that we had, and give to people that they really need it, and especially these children from Nicaragua, from Cañalipe. Cañalipe is the name.
Cañalipe.
Cañalipe Chinandega.
A mouthful.
Yeah. So thank you again, and we will see you next time.
Take care.
Bye bye.